what's funny? We're always supposed to be at this place by 9. And I am here at 9. And no one else is here. And I don't have a key. That's unusual. Okay, I am well aware of the fact that it's really dark back here. Hang on. There's a switch over here somewhere. Ugh. Striking. There's one. And then I have another one over here. 2. And 3. This is the setup I was using to shoot this photo last night. I wanted to try some split lighting stuff. I never do it in like client projects that are done around here, but it's one of my favorite lighting setups, so I figured I'd do it on my own, and this is the photo that came out of it. So I'm pumped about that. Before I get the ball rolling on things that are going to be happening today, which, I mean, again, I don't even know what those are yet, but I'd like to kind of document and bring you guys along for the ride. I want to talk about something that's been kind of bugging me for a while, and it really bugs all creative people if you think about it, and that is creative block. You just don't have ideas. You're sitting around, you're waiting for ideas to come, and they just don't come, and it drives you nuts. You feel very unproductive, very just kind of meh, so to speak, and I don't like it. But there's a couple of things that I personally have been doing that I figured I'd share with you guys as far as creative block is concerned, as far as how to deal with it goes, and that being document until you can create, and that's pretty much exactly what I'm doing here. Usually I structure videos and I plan them all out, and I've got everything lined up before I even hit record the first time. But today, no. Today was basically grab the camera, bring it along, and just kind of see what happens, which I do like doing quite a bit. And I think I'm probably, depending on how this goes, I'm probably going to be doing more of that, especially since I'm headed to LA and Las Vegas next week. So yeah, lots of things to be doing there. Document until you can create. Sometimes you don't feel it, but you gotta like make yourself do it anyway, and that's where documenting really does come in handy, because while you're doing it, A, it can be a lot of fun, and B, while you're doing it, you can be like, oh, wait a minute, what if I did this, and what if I did that, and then that kind of kickstarts the creative juices flowing again after a blockage, which is quite nice. The other thing you can do is avoid, actually, as crazy as this is going to sound, avoid things like looking at stuff on Instagram or Pinterest or YouTube or Vimeo or whatnot, because a lot of times, at least what happens to me, is I look at that kind of stuff and I'm like, oh, that's super cool, why can't I do that? It's not necessarily a, hey, I'm going to try that, it's why can't I do it? Even when you do have access to stuff like this, the expensive, fun things, sometimes it can be more discouraging and more of a hindrance than a help. Also, yeah, it's still dark in here. I have a light right there. I have a light back there. And I have this, whoops, wrong way. I have this white bounce card thing over here. It actually works fairly well. Wonder what else I can do back here. I have like free reign of the studio, and all the lights and gear and cameras and stuff. So I have the feeling I'm gonna be making some stuff today. Also, coffee. Coffee is important. Yes, I fill the water bottle with coffee. You guys are all back there in 2019. I'm in like 3021 at this point. Here's the thing that's so cool about light though, and this is why I love being a DP so much. You can come into a place, you can turn the lights on, and I mean, it's just kind of like, meh, whatever. But if you really take time to think about what you're doing and the environment you're in and put specific lights in specific places, totally worth it. It completely changes the atmosphere and just the tone of the environment. Also, no, I didn't set the building on fire. I found our little mini hazer. Check this out. More haze. There we go. I'm gonna have way too much fun with this thing. I'm surprised I haven't set any alarms off yet, to be perfectly honest. Yes, it's totally wicked though. Also, before I completely tear this setup down, we're shooting some interviews tomorrow, so I have a thing to set up. You know what that means? Cue the 4K time lapse. Battery is getting real close to being dead, so I'm gonna have to swap. And then we'll continue the setup shenanigans, I think. Alright, well, there's that done. I don't even know if I'm in focus, and I'm probably mostly a silhouette, but yeah. White screen interview setup complete. Okay, so the plan is for the setup to look a little something like this. You got the key light, you got the hair light, which I need to adjust because it's going up here. I need it like right here. And you've got fill over here so that it's not like straight split over here. And then the background is all white because it's, well, white and then lit with lights to make it whiter. So yeah, I hope this works. I need like a remote start stop thing for the camera. That would be nice. That would be very nice. Alright, they say third time is a charm. Hair light remains the same. Fill is dimmed a little more. Key is brought closer and moved over to this side a little more. So hopefully that should look nice. Also, I'm not exactly center frame, am I? Nope. I feel like I have to shout because the camera's all the way over there. Not bad though. I like this. It's very like crisp and clean and simple, but like elegant too, almost. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of plain. Like, look at all this back here. There's nothing. Which on one hand is kind of boring, and on the other hand looks nice. So I'll take it, I guess. Check this out. This thing is the main camera that gets used here. It's one of Canon's cinema camera lines. It's pretty cool. Shoots ridiculous bit rates, can record indefinitely. Doesn't shoot 4K, which is kind of sad. This is the C100 Mark II, by the way. Doesn't shoot 4K, which is kind of sad, but ridiculous bit rates, indefinite recording, really nice built-in audio controls. I mean, cool, I guess. There's some ways that I still prefer that thing, mine, but probably only because I know that like the back of my hand. This I know really well, but not, like, the camera there I can operate in the dark, blindfolded, which, if I'm in the dark, why would I be blindfolded? That's kind of redundant. You get the idea. This I have to fiddle around with a little more, and the menu is confusing as heck. But not going to complain. Not bad, Canon. Not bad. I still want the C300. That would be way cooler. Like 4K and all this other stuff. Yes, please. But use what you got, and this is nice. I like it. So I tried a thing, and I'm not entirely sure if I should feel like a genius or an idiot for now being able to do that. Just lock it off on a tripod. Put the tripod plate on the gimbal, and then you can go from gimbal to locked off on a tripod, still level. This light sucks. Let's come back to where it's better, shall we? Yeah, there we go. That's gonna take some practice getting down. There we go. Oh gosh, we are like way overexposed now. Fix that. Yeah, there we go. Welcome to my little studio world that I am in every day, and it's awesome. Sometimes it sucks, but most of the time it's awesome.